Let me ask you something. Do you ever notice your vision getting just a little foggy in the morning? Maybe you rub your eyes, blink a few times, but things still feel hazy. Or have you noticed how glare from headlights or even sunlight seems harsher now than it did before? Maybe you've even started to avoid night driving, or you feel anxious when you can't quite make out the signs on the road or the words in a book. If you've felt any of this, you are far from alone. In fact, millions of people over 60 experience the very same struggles every single day. And often, it isn't just your imagination. It's the early stages of cataracts quietly making their presence known. Hello, my friend. I'm really glad you're here with me today. It means a lot that you're taking time for yourself, for your health, and especially for something as precious as your vision. Because let's be honest, after 60, our eyes often remind us that they're not quite what they used to be. The print on the page looks a little fuzzier, headlights at night feel blinding, and sometimes it feels like we're looking through a thin film instead of a clear lens. That can be scary, frustrating, and even isolating. But you've come to the right place, because today I want to share something practical, natural, and hopeful that can make a real difference. We're going to talk about how you can protect your eyes after 60, how you can prevent cataracts from stealing your clarity, and how you can keep your vision sharp for as long as possible. This isn't about expensive procedures or complicated routines. It's about simple, everyday choices. Choices you can make at your breakfast table tomorrow morning. That's right, what you eat in the morning can actually set the tone for your vision all day long, and even for years to come. And by the end of this talk, you'll know exactly which 4 foods can help shield your eyes from damage, fight cataracts, and give you that sharper, brighter vision you've been wishing for. Cataracts happen when the proteins in your eye's lens, the part that's supposed to stay crystal clear, get damaged. Over time, they clump together, creating that cloudy layer that blocks light from passing through cleanly. The culprits: oxidative stress from free radicals, years of exposure to UV light, inflammation, and the simple wear and tear of aging. Your lens, which once let you see life's details with perfect sharpness, begins to lose its clarity. And the truth is, cataracts don't suddenly appear overnight. They creep in slowly, silently, often without you realizing until they've already stolen a noticeable part of your vision. This is what makes them dangerous. Cataracts don't just make the world a little blurrier. They make reading a challenge. They make recognizing your loved ones' faces harder. They turn driving, especially at night, into a risky chore. And over time, if left unchecked, they can rob you of your independence, your confidence, and your joy in everyday life. Imagine not being able to enjoy your morning newspaper, watch your favorite shows clearly, or see your grandchildren's smiles the way you used to. That's the heavy toll cataracts can take if we don't do something about them. But here's where the hope comes in, my friend. You are not helpless. Cataracts are not some unavoidable fate you just have to accept. Yes, they're common. Yes, they're progressive. But there are powerful, natural, and effective ways to protect your eyes and slow down the damage. You don't need a surgeon's scalpel or a cabinet full of pills to begin. The solution can be as simple, as comforting, and as affordable as the food on your breakfast plate. See, nature has already given us exactly what our eyes need to stay clear and strong. Foods that are rich in antioxidants to neutralize those destructive free radicals. Foods that contain lutein and zeaxanthin, the natural pigments that settle in your eyes and protect them like built-in sunglasses. Foods loaded with vitamin C to repair tissue, vitamin E to shield your lens from oxidative stress, and omega-3s to calm inflammation and support circulation. All of these nutrients work together to protect the lens from clouding, to slow down cataracts, and to keep your eyes comfortable and sharp. And the best part? You don't have to search far or pay a fortune. These protective foods are already sitting in your grocery store, ready for you to add to your morning routine. In just a moment, I'm going to share 4 of them with you. 4 breakfast foods that science shows can fight cataracts, supercharge your eye health, and keep your vision clearer, longer. I'll explain why each food matters, what it actually does inside your eyes, and how you can easily start enjoying it without changing your whole diet. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn could make all the difference in how clearly you see not just today, but in the years ahead. You deserve to wake up with eyes that feel refreshed, focused, and ready for the day. And these simple foods can help you get there. Number 1. Eggs. One underrated hero for eye health, especially at the breakfast table, is the humble egg. For many of us, eggs have been a staple since childhood. They're quick to make, filling, and versatile. But what most people don't realize is that hidden inside the golden yolk are some of the most powerful nutrients your eyes could ever ask for. While eggs might look simple, they are packed with compounds that go directly to work in protecting your vision, particularly against cataracts. In fact, when it comes to shielding your lens from damage and keeping your macula strong, eggs are among the most valuable foods you can eat in the morning. The yolk of an egg is especially important because it contains lutein and zeaxanthin, two nutrients that naturally gather in your eyes. Think of them as bodyguards stationed right inside your lens and macula. Their job is to filter out harmful light, especially blue light, and guard against oxidative damage. Every day, your eyes are bombarded with light rays, UV exposure, and free radicals that can weaken and cloud your lens. Lutein and zeaxanthin act like a protective shield, reducing the stress on your eyes so they can stay clearer for longer. And because eggs also provide healthy fats, those protective pigments are absorbed more efficiently by your body compared to when you get them from some other foods. Science shows us just how important this is. These carotenoids essentially work like a pair of natural sunglasses inside your eyes. They absorb dangerous blue light that can otherwise trigger oxidative stress, the very process that leads to protein clumping and lens clouding in cataracts. By building up stores of lutein and zeaxanthin, your eyes can withstand more of this daily stress. That means clearer vision, sharper contrast, and less struggle with glare. Studies have shown that people who regularly consume foods rich in these pigments tend to have a significantly lower risk of developing cataracts as they age. What does this mean for you in daily life? First, it means a reduced risk of cataract formation in the years ahead. Eggs supply exactly the nutrients that keep the lens clear and prevent the clouding process from speeding up. Second, they help improve your clarity of vision when faced with bright light or glare, something many people over 60 complain about. If you've noticed halos around lights or difficulty driving at night because of headlights, eggs can help reduce that sensitivity over time. And third, eggs support the macula, the central part of your retina that lets you read, recognize faces, and see fine details. This means sharper, more reliable vision where it matters most. The great thing about eggs is how easy they are to incorporate into your morning routine. You can enjoy them boiled, scrambled, or in an omelette filled with vegetables for an extra eye health boost. You can pair them with whole grain toast or fresh greens. And because the nutrients in the yolk are fat-soluble, cooking them with a little healthy fat like olive oil or adding avocado on the side helps your body absorb more of the lutein and zeaxanthin. Eggs are simple, affordable, and widely available, making them one of the most practical foods for seniors to protect their eyesight. Of course, as with any food, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you've been told by your doctor to watch your cholesterol levels, it's best to enjoy eggs in moderation and discuss what's right for you. Most people can safely enjoy an egg a day without concern, but your personal health situation matters. And always cook your eggs thoroughly to avoid any risk of foodborne illness, since safety becomes even more important as we age. With those precautions in mind, eggs are a safe, effective, and nourishing way to strengthen your eyes from the inside out. So let's not overlook what might be the simplest step you can take tomorrow morning. By adding eggs to your breakfast, you're not just giving yourself a protein-rich, satisfying meal. You're also supplying your eyes with powerful protective agents that directly support your lens and macula. That means less risk of cataracts, more comfort in bright light, and sharper detail when reading or enjoying your favorite activities. The egg may look small, but for your vision, it's a giant ally. This makes eggs one of the very best first steps you can take toward clearer, stronger sight after 60. Number 2. Fresh orange juice. Next, let's move to something bright, juicy, and bursting with life: citrus fruits. Think of oranges, grapefruits, or even a splash of lemon water with your breakfast. These fruits are more than just refreshing. They're a daily dose of powerful eye protection that your vision craves, especially after 60. When you peel open an orange or pour a glass of fresh juice, you're not just waking up your taste buds, you're also giving your eyes one of the most important nutrients they need to fight cataracts and stay clear: vitamin C. Your eyes rely heavily on vitamin C to keep their structure strong. The lens, the cornea, and even the delicate blood vessels that carry nutrients and oxygen to your eyes all depend on this vitamin. Without enough vitamin C, your lens becomes more vulnerable to oxidative stress and protein damage, the exact processes that cause cataracts to form. Over time, this can lead to a slow but steady decline in clarity, turning once crisp vision into something hazy and dull. But when your diet supplies plenty of vitamin C, your eyes have the defense system they need to resist this clouding and stay sharp. Science has shown us why vitamin C is such a hero for your vision. It works as an antioxidant, which means it neutralizes free radicals before they can harm your lens proteins. Free radicals are unstable molecules that come from sunlight exposure, pollution, smoking, and even just the natural aging process. Left unchecked, they damage your eye tissue and speed up cataract formation. Vitamin C swoops in like a shield, not only neutralizing those free radicals but also repairing microscopic damage in your eye tissue. Even more fascinating, vitamin C has the unique ability to regenerate other antioxidants, like vitamin E, making your overall defense system stronger and more effective. It's like having a repair crew and a bodyguard all in one. For you, the benefits are clear and practical. By keeping your vitamin C levels high, you can slow down the progression of cataracts and maintain sharper vision for longer. Citrus also strengthens the immune defenses in your eyes, which makes them more resilient against everyday stressors like UV rays or minor infections. That means less irritation, less redness, and less chance of small problems turning into bigger issues. On top of that, vitamin C supports your blood vessels, ensuring that circulation in and around your eyes stays healthy. This improved vascular health means clearer vision, less risk of clouding, and better comfort overall. It's all connected, and citrus gives you a natural way to protect these systems with every juicy bite or sip. Adding citrus to your breakfast is one of the easiest changes you can make. A glass of fresh orange juice in the morning can provide a strong dose of vitamin C, but if you prefer, eating whole fruits is even better. Oranges, grapefruits, mandarins, and even slices of lemon in water all deliver that protective power. Whole fruits also come with fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and keeps digestion steady. You can add citrus segments to a bowl of yogurt, toss them into a salad, or blend them into a smoothie with greens for an extra eye health boost. The flavor brightens your plate, and the nutrients brighten your vision. There are just a couple of things to keep in mind. Orange juice and other citrus juices can sometimes be high in natural sugars, so it's best to enjoy them in moderation or balance them with whole fruit for fiber. If you deal with acid reflux, you may want to pair your citrus with something solid, like oatmeal or eggs, to buffer the acidity and avoid discomfort. As long as you're mindful of those small considerations, citrus is a safe, delicious, and powerful way to give your eyes what they need. So when you think of citrus, don't just think of it as a refreshing pick-me-up. Think of it as an antioxidant shield for your eyes, one that goes to work early in the day, keeping your lens clearer, your blood vessels stronger, and your overall vision more resilient. It's a simple, sunny step toward protecting your sight, and one that can easily become part of your daily routine. A little citrus at breakfast may seem small, but for your eyes, it's a big investment in clarity and comfort for years to come. Number 3. Leafy greens. Food number 3 is something many of us might push to the side of our plate, but it's actually one of the most powerful allies for your vision: leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and other dark leafy vegetables might not seem exciting at first glance, but when it comes to your eyes, they're nothing short of extraordinary. These greens are quietly powerful, and when you add them to your breakfast, you're giving your eyes a shield that protects them throughout the day and well into the years ahead. What makes leafy greens so important for your vision is their concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin, the same protective pigments found in eggs. These compounds naturally collect in the lens and the macula, where they act like filters against harmful light. Every time you step outside into the sun or spend time in front of a bright screen, your eyes are absorbing light that can damage delicate tissues. Lutein and zeaxanthin soak up that harmful light and reduce the oxidative stress that would otherwise accelerate cataracts and other age-related eye issues. They're like nature's sunglasses, built right into your eye tissue, keeping your vision clearer and more resilient. Science explains it simply. These carotenoids don't just sit in your eyes doing nothing. They actively absorb high-energy light rays, reduce inflammation, and maintain the structural health of your lens and retina. They also work together with other nutrients in leafy greens, such as vitamin A precursors, which help your eyes adjust to changes in light and keep your cornea healthy. When you combine these nutrients, you're not only slowing down lens clouding, you're also giving your eyes the ability to function better in real-life situations, whether it's reading, driving, or enjoying a walk outdoors. The benefits go beyond just cataract protection. Leafy greens help slow the process of lens clouding that leads to hazy, blurred vision. They also improve contrast sensitivity, which is your ability to distinguish objects from their background. This is especially helpful in dim lighting, like when you're driving at dusk or trying to read in a softly lit room. And perhaps most importantly, these greens provide significant protection against age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. By strengthening your macula, the central part of your vision, leafy greens help you keep reading the fine print, recognizing faces, and enjoying the details of life. The beauty of leafy greens is how easily they can be added to your breakfast without much effort. A handful of spinach tossed into an omelette, a smoothie blended with kale and fruit, or a breakfast burrito wrapped around sautéed greens. All of these are simple ways to start your day with vision support. Even lightly sautéing greens in a bit of olive oil or adding slices of avocado helps your body absorb the carotenoids more effectively, since they're fat-soluble. That means your eyes get the maximum benefit from every bite. As always, a few safety notes are worth remembering. Some people with sensitive stomachs may find that leafy greens can be a little heavy at first, so it's best to introduce them gradually and see how your body responds. Washing them thoroughly is also important, since greens can carry pesticide residues or bacteria if not cleaned properly. Once those simple steps are taken, you can enjoy their benefits without worry, knowing you're fueling your body and your vision with some of the most protective foods nature has to offer. So when you think about your breakfast, don't just think of leafy greens as a side dish or something reserved for dinner. Think of them as your daily natural sunscreen for your eyes, powerful, accessible, and easy to use. They may look humble on your plate, but inside your body, they're working tirelessly to slow cataract development, improve your ability to see in all kinds of lighting, and protect you from long-term macular damage. A handful of spinach or kale in the morning is more than just a healthy habit. It's an investment in keeping your vision strong, sharp, and clear for the years ahead. Number 4. Nuts and seeds. Finally, breakfast needs a crunchy, satisfying finish, and nothing fits that role better than nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds may seem small and simple, but when it comes to protecting your eyes, they deliver a powerful punch. These foods are like tiny nutrition capsules packed with eye-saving compounds that support your lens, retina, and even the moisture balance of your eyes. Adding them to your morning routine doesn't just make your breakfast tastier and more filling, it also gives your vision an extra layer of defense against the wear and tear of aging. What makes nuts and seeds so valuable is their unique combination of vitamin E, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants. Each of these nutrients plays a different but complementary role in keeping your eyes healthy. The delicate lens of your eye, which focuses light, is highly vulnerable to oxidative stress. Over time, free radicals can damage the proteins in the lens, leading to the cloudiness we know as cataracts. Vitamin E from almonds and other nuts acts like a shield for your lens cells, protecting their membranes from oxidative damage and slowing down the processes that lead to clouded vision. It's like giving your lens a coat of armor every single morning. Then there are the omega-3 fatty acids, especially from walnuts, flax, and chia. These healthy fats are best known for supporting heart health, but their benefits for your eyes are equally profound. Omega-3s help calm inflammation throughout the body, including inside the eye. They support the retina's structure and function, ensuring the back of your eye remains healthy and responsive. They also play a critical role in supporting the tear film, which is the protective layer of moisture on your eye's surface. This means fewer problems with dryness, irritation, or that gritty feeling that becomes more common with age. With enough omega-3s in your diet, your eyes feel more comfortable and your vision stays clearer. Science makes the case even stronger. Vitamin E acts as a frontline antioxidant, neutralizing harmful free radicals before they can damage sensitive eye tissue. Omega-3s, meanwhile, work at the structural and functional levels, reducing inflammation, nourishing nerve cells in the retina, and maintaining the stability of your eye's environment. Together, they create a double layer of protection. One slows the oxidative damage that makes your lens cloudy, and the other keeps the whole eye functioning smoothly, from the tear ducts to the central retina. This combination is why nuts and seeds have been studied not just for cataract prevention, but also for lowering the risk of other age-related eye conditions. The benefits you'll notice over time are meaningful. Nuts and seeds can help slow the progression of lens cloudiness, keeping your vision clearer for longer. They also protect your eyes from environmental stresses, like UV rays and pollution, which can otherwise speed up damage. And because of their anti-inflammatory properties, they may reduce symptoms of dry eye, a problem that can make daily life uncomfortable and vision blurry. In other words, Nuts and seeds don't just defend your eyes from long-term problems like cataracts, they also make your day-to-day vision more comfortable and functional. The great news is that nuts and seeds are easy to incorporate into breakfast. A small handful of almonds or walnuts can be eaten on their own, or sprinkled onto oatmeal or yogurt. Flax and chia seeds can be mixed into smoothies, overnight oats, or even stirred into pancake batter for a subtle crunch and nutrient boost. If you prefer nut butters, almond butter on whole grain toast or stirred into a smoothie is another delicious option. To get the most benefit, flax seeds should be ground or soaked, since the body can't easily break down the whole seed. This simple preparation step unlocks their omega-3 potential and makes them more effective. Of course, a few safety notes are important. Nut allergies can be severe, so anyone with a known allergy should avoid them completely and opt for safe alternatives. Nuts are also calorie-dense, which means a small handful goes a long way. Portion control is key if you're watching your weight. And since nuts and seeds contain oils that can go rancid, storing them properly in a cool, airtight container or even in the refrigerator ensures you're eating them fresh and at their most beneficial. So, when you add nuts and seeds to your breakfast, you're doing far more than adding crunch. You're giving your eyes antioxidant protection, anti-inflammatory support, and nutritional fuel that slows cataracts, protects your retina, and even makes your eyes feel more comfortable throughout the day. It's a simple, tasty step with long-lasting rewards, a small addition to breakfast that provides a big payoff for your vision. My friend, your breakfast can be your eye's best defense. By adding just 4 simple foods, eggs, citrus fruits, leafy greens, and nuts or seeds, you give your eyes the nutrients they need to fight cataracts, reduce cloudiness, and keep vision sharp. These foods are affordable, delicious, and powerful. Start your day with them, and you'll be protecting your eyesight, your independence, and your future, one clear morning at a time.